How you doing? And welcome to another Cigar Assessor Cigar video review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Illusione Ultra number 4. Nice box pressed chocolate stick with minimal veinage, well constructed, and this one is a 4 3/4 by 48 stick. It's a smaller stick, so we're going to give this a shot today. I bought this about 3 months ago, and I put it in my humidor, maybe longer. I figured it's time. Getting a sweet hay out of the foot and sweet cherry from the stick. Today we're going to pair this up with the Glenmorangie 12-year sherry oak finish. Saw this the other night, and me and a buddy, and he bought this bottle, and we had it with some cigars, and he gave the rest to me and said, "Do what you want." I said, "Okay, I will." Now, let's cut the cap. How you do? Bye-bye. Peppery. Wow. Mild pepper and cedar. Let's toast the foot. Mild wind today, so this might take a little bit. Getting cedar, a little bit of cocoa. That's a nice start to this little stick. The Illusione Ultra, very nice. Well, I'm going to get to work on this. And I will return with some more information as soon as I have some. Alrighty. Interesting. I was trying to figure out what I was tasting. The only thing I come up with is dry ginger. Never tasted that in a cigar before. Burn is a little bit uneven, but outside, a little wind can do that. But yeah, the ash is a nice gray ash. It seems very dense, and now I'm getting like a citrusy. It was like a, I don't know, bitterness, and then ginger and a little citrus in this first third of the cigar, which, you know, not my cup of tea, but maybe it's yours. And a little single malt from Glenmorangie. Nice. Little burn back of the throat. That's nice. Smoke is pretty full. The draw is pretty open, and it's not a bad smoke. It's just a different. If you're into something different, it's pretty different. I was doing some research today on the anti-smoking bandits and how much the U.S. government spends a year fighting smoking. So the anti-smoking FDA lobby they spend over $100 million a year on fighting smoking. Why don't they just outlaw it? Makes no sense to me. It's legal. It's a legal thing. It's an enjoyable legal thing for some, and they take money from the taxpayers and they put a huge tax on this stuff, especially in New York City, and they use it to fight the money that they're getting. It makes no sense. But that's our government. Makes no sense. So, that's that. I'm going to smoke some more, drink some more, and return in 2 shakes of a pig's tail. A pig's tail. I killed myself. As you can see, the smoke is still pumping out full. And the ash just fell. When it fell, it hit the table and broke apart, so I guess it wasn't that dense. It looked dense, but not by the way it just like dust. Boom. Getting a lot of pepper, mild saltiness, very dry smoke. And when I was putting it down, my mouth tasted like I was smoking a cigarette. You know that aftertaste when you're smoking a cigarette? Which isn't a good thing, at least for me. I smoked another one of these. I ordered 2. The other one, I remember it being the same. A little bitter. But some people might like that. I personally, I don't. But maybe we'll get to some nicer flavor notes as I smoke on, since I'm about halfway done. The burn is pretty even, not too bad. So, yeah, very bitter and dry. The roof of my mouth's getting dry. So let me smoke some more and return. When I get closer to the band, we'll take the band off and see what we get. Alrighty. Smoke is pumping up full. The burn is almost even. Not really. Well, up here is higher than over here, so like I said, the wind can be the reason for that. So we're gonna take the band off now, see if we can slip it off. Nope. Alright, let's take this. Not bad. Without incident, came off, no tears, defects, or glue blobs underneath. Alright. This Maduro is, I don't know, it's continuing to make my mouth dry. I'm tasting maybe a little bit of wood. It's got a, I said earlier, it's a cigarette. I feel like I've been smoking a cigarette. The taste in my mouth. We're into the last third, and I don't know. This is like a $11, $12 cigar, depending where you buy it. And for that kind of money, I'd be buying a Liga Privada number 9. Now that's a nice smoke. Very bitter. Don't know why, but I smoked the other one, the same thing. Could be the batch. Heard a lot of good things about this cigar, but it was recommended to me, so I got a couple, and it's not doing it for me. Yeah. Well, let me drink a little bit more scotch. And I'll be back for the wrap-up very soon. Well, ash is holding nicely. However, I'm going to put this thing down now because it's just very dry, and smoke is dry. And it's smoke is now getting, I mean, it should be getting hot at this point. My mouth is now getting hot. My lips are burning when I inhale. So I'm going to put this down and say, personally, I'm not going to smoke another one of these. That's two, and they were both the same. Even if it's it shouldn't be a bad batch at that price. It shouldn't be a bad cigar at that price. You can read the review and look at all the pictures at CigarAssessor.com. You can go to my Facebook, Cigar Assessor, Cigar, and you can go to my Facebook, Facebook.com/CigarAssessor, or send me a tweet at my Twitter account, which is Twitter.com/CigarAssessor. Wish that was a better smoke, but just didn't do it for me. And now I gotta figure out, maybe go, where am I gonna put my mouth to get that cigarette taste out of it? That's what a bad cigar makes you feel like. So until the next review, enjoy the rest of your day, night. Have a good one. Stay away from the Illusione Ultra.